talk more about character because
Mm.
that's something that we can speak on in regards to Prime right now. I think he not only teaches in regards to on the field, but he teaches in regards to being a good role model off of the field and talk on the character of a man or character of hey giving back, doing this. I remember when Shadua got drafted, and it's like all the stuff, all the news, all the negative headlines or the chaos that's going on, he still went out there to Cleveland and he started getting involved in the city, helping nonprofits, helping the kids, visiting kids in the hospitals and things of that nature. Like as soon as he got drafted. And that speaks on something that a lot of athletes do, whether they want to do it or the ones that just really love doing it. And I know that's one thing that you real big on, whether it's servanthood. And I just want to
Mm.
explore that a bit in regards to character and how football helps develop and build character.
Well, that's a great one, Vaughn, because you don't have to be perfect in that situation. That's the whole thing. When you brought up prime time, and I'm not gonna, talk about his flaws and all that. David in the Bible, Moses was a murderer, or he murdered somebody in the Bible, all those type things. And you would say that Prime has outstanding character, right? And I agree with that, no doubt about it. However, this is a guy that was divorced 3 times, right? So however that went on his family, or however that did somebody cheat or whatever, we're not gonna get into it. But your character doesn't define you when you mess up. That's what I love about the character in the question you asking me now, because specifically, if I throw an interception, if I fumble a ball, that doesn't mean I need to be acting like I'm the God gift to earth, so I can't
Right.
point at somebody or blame somebody else, because I'm gonna make a mistake, and I don't want to make a mistake. But how are you acting when you make that mistake? What are you leaning on, or who are you leaning on? And for me, it goes back to my faith. It goes back to my faith in God, that at the end of the day, He's not condemning me. At the end of the day, He's not mad at me. So I should be able to stand up, and no matter where I walk, and that's the whole thing about my character. My definition of it, Vaughn, is that um, I'm gonna be on my tippy toes every time somebody sees me. My chest is gonna be out every time somebody sees me, no matter what they might have thought, or no matter what was on the bottom line of ESPN ticker, no matter what I failed at. My character is gonna stand true because I know who I am. That's who that when I think about character, that's what I love about it. Who are you? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, are you trying to be somebody else? Do you want to be somebody else? Are you the same each and every day, or somebody's got to guess what Vaughn shows up, or somebody's got to guess what Joe's going to show up today? No, are you maintaining? Are you being the same person each and every day, although you might make a mistake?
Absolutely. And just
In
delude
my
that.
opinion,
No,
brother.
no, no. And this is big because we just talking about how football reveals character. You know, as a fan or being a player, football always come down to the defining moments. Crunch time.
Crunch time.
When crunch time occurs, then the pressure is on. And I said that pressure reveals character, not talent. So how you handle the pressure, what happens, things that occur after, that's more speaks on your character, not the talent. Cause when things is good, it's easy to gloat and everything, or you can remain humble, but that's when things is going good. How do you respond when the pressure is on or you got negative light coming towards you? Are you gonna lash out at people? Are you gonna
Right.
spaz out? Or do you and this is why even for Bill Belichick, even for Tom Brady, you didn't ever see them pointing the finger at nobody else. You ain't never even see them say even really whether they took blame or not. It's like, hey, I'm the same that I always been.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
that's why
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
respect them because
Right.
it's like
Right.
you say what you want, but at the end of the day, you gotta call them a champion, and they ain't never changed for nobody. And I respect that. Even if you talking about Cardi B, what folks do in their personal lives, you
Right.
anybody can be judgmental based on, but they gon' she still is her own individual, And that's why people
love
like
it.
her. That's why people like Jocelyn Hernandez, because they comfortable in their own skin. And it's more people that do not reveal their real character, and they hiding behind masks, and they hiding behind what they think they should be or what they feel like they have to be to either keep their job or be in the fit-in crowd or be, you know, cool, whatever you want to name it, be a part of this organization. It's like, just be comfortable being in your skin. So,
and you don't have to guess those people.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
You don't have, I mean, day in, day out, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Sunday, you don't have to say which person or, you know, who am I going to see today? You know what
right.
I mean?
I know who I'm going to see when I'm going to see Cardi B. If she spaz on somebody at the meet and greet, it is what it is, because you know that's part of her character. And guess what? People going to see that. They love it.
That's right. Yeah.
But so one thing that I wanted to allude to as well is, when I think about what we say, pressure reveals character, not talent. It's like, pressure don't change who you are. It only reveals it. So that's true whether we talking about football, whether we talking about finances, whether we talking about your faith, whether we talking about fatherhood. The question is, are you ready for what gets revealed? Because the pressure gonna come regardless. You live long enough, you gonna feel some fire. Are you ready for what's revealed? And if you're not ready, then that's just a continued reminder that we got to continue to work on ourselves so pressure don't get the best of us. Thanks for tuning in to In Between the Lines, where nothing is out of bounds and adversity is the opportunity to adjust and overcome. Be sure to like and subscribe to In Between the Lines.